second half here for the Bulls.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
6 on the shot clock. Poked away. Calderon with it. He's against Fry, and the shot is good. Calderon's got 17 now.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? Really needs to continue to work for those good looks. Well, last season saw the completion of the $1 billion renovation of this arena. Incredible place, a palace really. And, you know, the new CBA makes it harder to spend big money on players, so the Knicks appear to be spending big on amenities.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Chicago making some changes. Nowitzki comes in for Lillard, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Knicks trail by 14. And Lillard kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gortat. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. That's now 8 points for Marcin Gortat.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like. And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
The Knicks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And the layup's good off the glass. Gortat's got 10.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Green against Young. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
Well, kind of an interesting paradox for Jeff Green. He's much better offensively playing at the power forward spot as a spread 4, but defensively he's much better guarding 3s.
And Jeff Green, not a big rebounder, struggles guarding in the low block. What do you think, Clark, is his best position?
You know, it's hard for me to say, Kevin. I think he's probably just a 3/4. I think at the 4 he has a little bit more of a quickness advantage. So I would probably look to playing him in that position. He got a great read of where that miss was going. That allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against New York.
And I'll tell you what, even though they looked like the better team a year ago, they only managed a split of the season series.
Chicago making some changes. Spates checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Johnson comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Chalmers in for Jose Calderon.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Clark, if you don't make the playoffs and a team you handled all right does, I mean, that gives you a little confidence that you can be among those 8 seeds next time around.
Kevin, I think it should give you some confidence. I'm sure both teams have that as their goal, getting to the playoffs, and they've shown us some great games in the past when they've met up. This should be a lot of fun.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Young with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Heinrich, here's Gortat, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2-point spots, and on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D, and I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Heinrich passes to Nash. Kicks to Gortat. Looks for Nash, gets him now. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Here's Chalmers. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
For a moment now, let's check out the story on J.J. Redick. last season's performance for him. Averaged 15 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a great player to have in your arsenal for giving your starters some rest.
Steve, I agree with you. Not many teams can bring a shooter like him off the bench.
DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Young. So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know that if you're a team in the East or anywhere in the NBA for that matter, when you face the Bulls, it's going to be a battle wire to wire. These guys are coming at you for the full 48 minutes. They're extremely tough within the conference, too.
On the wing, Johnson. Lots of room. And that one's good. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter. 46 seconds left in the third. The feed to Carroll. He kicks to Heinrich. He dishes it to Nash. Inside, here's Tolliver. There it is, it's Nash picking up the assist. Tolliver's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
And he gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark? Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
Gortat wide open. He fires. And that one goes long. Johnson, a wide open look. Another one falls for Chicago.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. The Cleveland Cavaliers go up against the Chicago Bulls. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
They've got DeMarre Carroll out there. Damian Lillard out there with Ben Gordon. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Knicks trail by 12. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Knicks.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Nikola Pekovic, prior to last season, signed a 5-year, $60 million extension. And he missed a month with a right ankle issue. But that aside, he went about showing that he was worth every penny.
And Pekovic had the best scoring rate of his career last season. Prior to that injury, he led the league in second chance points. He's just a monster inside.
Johnson lays it up and banks it in.
Tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And that one's good. Barton. And the Bulls lead by 11. And steady improvement for Nikola Pekovic over his 4 seasons in the NBA.
Yeah, he's improved his rebound rate every season. A dramatic improvement protecting the ball. Turnovers used to be a big problem for him, but now it's an area of strength.
So for the Knicks, Gortat's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Young is subbed in for Gordon. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
And Lillard kicks to Johnson. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, you know, the fans out in Cleveland really hoping for a win for their Cavaliers. It's a big game for them. You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
And it's Johnson again missing. Redick with it. He's against Young. From 18 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. And that's now 22 points for Jeff Green.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Some changes for Chicago. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Calderon in for J.J. Redick. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Buries it down low. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
They kick it out to Green, launches it, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
That one goes. Counter. That's 12 points for Joe Johnson.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
And this is what they wanted, you know, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Chicago.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series, folks. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Knicks.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jeff Green. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised. Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Bellinelli gets the bucket.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game for the Knicks. Withey's checked in for Gortat. Tolliver comes in for Channing Frye. And Ben Gordon is subbed in for Nick Young. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Norkic checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Spates comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Chalmers in for Jose Calderon. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. For New York, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. The shot by Carroll, no good.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Chalmers dishes to Spates. Bellinelli for 3. It's in.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
And so Chicago takes this one. And by
Jose, obviously the offense.